Hey, this is Jon Allie. So the night that I did this, I remember it was like 100 degrees out. This is in Chula Vista.
Okay.
And I had already done the trick, but I was like trying to get on zero. You know, I wasn't fully on, still flow. And it was, I think it was just really like me, Jamie, Burnett. I don't even know if anyone else was there. Maybe Lopez or something.
Okay.
And I mean, so the rail like isn't even bolted in, so it's like wobbly.
Okay.
And I mean, not a lot of people were doing kickflip back flips at that point. I think maybe Arto had done one on like a 7-stair rail.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know. I was just stoked to be like skating with Jamie, Burnett, and all that stuff. And then I remember it was like getting to the point where all my savings had kind of dried up, and I was like, "Hey, Jamie, like we're skating, we're like doing this. Like, can I get some money? You know, it wasn't normal for AMs to be getting paid,
Yeah.
but it was like, yeah, I'll give you like $400 a month." And so I remember going down to Tumghetto with him, and like he comes out with my check, which I thought was gonna be $400, and I guess I had gotten the cover, so like my check was like $400
incentive
plus
too.
like the money from the cover, and I was like tripping out. I mean, I was stoked to be getting $400, much less getting, you know, a fucking Thrasher cover, you know.
So you got the Zero Army T-shirt on, or
Yeah,
and the board, American Zero board. Cool.
Yeah, it's like I wore that T-shirt and skated that board before I even skated for Zero.
Rad.
So I was pretty down before I even got on.
And do you remember seeing the cover for the first time?
Yeah. It was just a trip, surreal.
I believe it.
You know.
And whose magazine was this one?
Chad Fernandez.
You have fond memories of Chad?
I don't know if I've ever met Chad, but I mean, I watched him skating when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And then,
Powerhouse.
yeah, I mean, he's super gnarly. I mean, definitely motivating to watch some of the stuff he was doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm super into rails.
For sure.
So.
And then 2003 Transworld.
Yeah. So.
Very similar.
I had fractured my wrist. Yeah, I know. Similar, huh? I didn't know this was gonna be a cover either. Like, we were just in San Diego skating. I think we were actually. I know we were skating with Jim Greco.
Okay.
And I had wanted to do this for a while. And we were at a different spot. You know, it's like a kind of a stretched 4 blocks. It used to be downtown San Diego. It was like an 8-stair, but there was a rail there, and people used to skate the stairs a lot.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the school. I think like Jeff Taylor 360 flip was set, like in the rhythm video. I don't know. That stands out in my mind. But yeah, so I wanted to do this for a while, and I guess that day was the day, and I went, and I was just getting off like a fractured wrist. And I suck at back lips, which is funny. Like, they're scarier.
Yeah.
Back lips are super scary, but I always wanted to warm up with like getting into a back lip, and sure enough, like I back lip it and the tail snapped off my board. So I had to set up a brand new board, like fresh grip tape. It was like super grippy, and the first try to kick the back lip is the one that you see in the video where like it flips and the board just like flings out of nowhere, and I fly to the bottom. And then yeah, I mean, after that I got into everyone after, and then, you know, I think it was only a few tries, ended up rolling away, luckily, because the ground is pretty shit there.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to land stuff. So yeah, I don't know, that was cool. I didn't expect to get a cover, that's for sure.
And Atiba shot that one.
Yeah.
So then the Skateboarder was LA.
Yeah, LA. Oliver Barton, right?
Yep.
Ollie Bartok?
Yeah.
Yeah, so super rad guy. Like, I'm sure you met him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually went to the track rail, which is a 14-stair. Like, Jeff Rowley nose blunt slid it. Super popular rail, and I kicked the front set board slid that because he's like, yeah, I want to go shoot something, like possibly get a cover.
Yeah.
So I think I knew that I could get a cover for this, and so, you know, my idea was like, you know, I want to go kick the front board this huge rail because that was fun to me.
Yeah.
And so we went and did that, and then he's like, hey, I got this other spot, like it looks super rad, like maybe you could just do like a front side flip over it or something. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, so yeah, this was the spot. Like, he brought like a sign, you know, it's just visually pleasing, you know.
Yeah,
That's everything he did was like that. So
got the stained glass board.
yeah, I like that board. We actually had like what was it called? This was like a board that everyone skated, like a special shape and size.
Okay.
I think, oh yeah, it's called the plank. Because it was just so square and like fat, and nobody was skating boards like that at the time. Man, I love that board actually. I forgot all about that.
And whose magazine was this?
Ryan Denman.
City Stars Skateboards.
Yeah.
Awesome. John, I like to ask guys about classic covers. Any covers that you remember from being a younger skater, and the kind of maybe first mag or?
I don't really remember any of that because I didn't really get skate magazines as a kid.
Okay.
You know, like I'd go into the shops and look at them, but like it was either like save money for buying skateboards or like buying stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like if I did buy something, it'd be a video.
Yeah.
You know, like every forum one that came out, or every 20 machine, zero video, like, you know, all that stuff. I'd rather have a video that I could watch over and over,
Yeah.
and like learn new tricks and like get inspiration from than having a mag. But, so I don't really remember any like covers and like specifically, you know.
Yeah, videos were taken over by your time for sure.
Yeah.
Well, cool, John. I think that about covers it. Thanks for getting together with us.
Hey, you're welcome, man.